Hello and welcome. In today's video, we are going to be talking about areas or locations that you should invest into in 2026. Right now, the phase 4 and 5 of the developmental phases of the FCT are currently the best places to invest into when it comes to investment in this particular city at this moment. And the reason why I've said this is because of the entry price point, the infrastructural growth, the developmental advantages, and just generally because these locations haven't achieved their development limelight. What this means is that these locations are prime, right? They are very, very prime, but at the same time, they have not yet maximized their beauty, the infrastructure, the development that will come to these locations are all not there yet, which means that if you buy now or if you invest into these locations right now, then the infrastructures and development comes to you, which gives you a time advantage that makes it possible for you to buy early and also get all the return on your investment as much as possible. This also means that you're using very little to buy as much as possible. Now let me break it down to you. If you're investing 100 million naira into phase 4 or phase 5 of the FCT, the return that you stand to get with those set investments are higher than when you put, let's say, 300 to 200 million naira in the phase 2 or phase 1 of the FCT, being that the development, the infrastructure, the beauty that is in those locations are already there. Take Metama, for example. Metama has already reached its limelight when it comes to development, right? It's already beautiful. Everything that is meant to be there is already there. So you're paying the price of the status of Metama right now. But take, for example, you're buying into Kiyami, you're buying into the airport road, or you're buying into Kuje. You are buying before this set infrastructures and development comes there, which means that what you're buying now, you start to gain 10 times or more in the future. That is exactly what this video is about. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dora and I'm your real estate investment advisor located in the city of Abuja, who is committed to bringing you the best of real estate education and also the best of real estate investment opportunities that exist in the FCT. Watch to the end of this video, like, share, subscribe to be a part of this family where I bring you updates and insights about the Abuja real estate. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to be telling you locations to invest into in the FCT in the year 2026. In fact, before the year 2026 runs out. And I'm going to try to make this video as snappy and as fast as possible. Now, the number one on my list today is Karshi. I know I've talked about Karshi a lot on this channel, but one of the price points of Karshi right at this moment is the U6. That is the Yapo Karshi Expressway. And as we all know, the FCT minister commissioned the U6 a few days back. Earlier this week, I'm not sure when I'm going to post this video, but just a few days back, that was when this road was commissioned. And of course, let us recognize the impact of road to locations. At some point, we talk about location being the first attraction to look out for when you're making your real estate investment. And this is true on so many levels. Now, while we recognize that, there are a lot of things that make up a location. In the very city of Abuja, so many factors contribute to what is ripening or what is making your location prime. And for Karshi at this moment, the O6 is one of the major contributors to that. O6 is a 10-lane road. This is a major express road that runs through Karshi to the Apo axis, to Kuje, to the airport, to Asokoro, and to the Central Business District. That is a major, massive linking road, right? When you talk about access, Karshi has a lot of proximity to so many places and so many districts in the FCT, which makes it a very strategic location. And right at this moment, Karshi is quite still at the entry price. Of course, Karshi has investors attraction with the strategic location and the development that is coming into there, and the ones that are already there, because right now we have a lot of government projects and infrastructures in that area. But all of these things are why you should be looking at Karshi as an investor, because I promise you that location is very, very prime. And number two on my list today is Kuje, right? We know that Kuje, for every reason, right now is quite prime. Let's look at the infrastructure that the FCT minister has taken up to this particular location, from the express. If you've been to Kuje lately, you will see the massive road that has been up in that location, right? And the Kuje is very, very excellent for investors who want to take advantage of the early entry price, right? Anything you buy in Kuje right now, just see it as just, I don't even know how to explain it. Anything you buy into Kuje right now, of course, make sure that you're buying FCDA approved properties, because now is the time that a lot of persons are selling local council and all of that. But anything you buy that is FCDA approved right now in Kuje, be rest assured that you're setting yourself up for massive return on investment, and that is a very, very wise decision. And number three is Kiyami, right? Let's look at the infrastructures that are currently in Kiyami, from the Centenary City to the Hutu project to the City Walk to the FCC. Like, there is every reason for you to invest into Kiyami. And then now let's look at the proximity from Kiyami to the airport, to the immigration headquarters, to the Defense Intelligence Agency headquarters, and to all of these amazing government infrastructures and projects that exist in that particular corridor. The corridor of Kiyami is one that you should take very, very seriously. And let's not also forget that that is where the airport road is situated. That is the airport road. Whatever investment you make around that area sets you up for massive appreciation, whether for cash cow, cash flow, or anything at all. You are very, very good to go. And then number 4 on my list today would be Idu. Idu is one of the districts in the phase 4 of the FCT that you should not overlook. Whatever you do, don't even try to overlook or miss your way around this district. This location is traditionally known as the industrial district, and this is due to the presence of the Idu train station. The rapid development of Idu has evolved and is attracting major industries, companies, and investors. Idu is strategically located around so many amazing locations like Life Camp, and this shows you the proximity and access to road networks that this particular location has. Don't forget that it still has a major ring road connected to the road networks around this particular location, and that is why this period is when you should key into this location. And number 5 on my list today is Karsana. All right, we know where Gwarinpa is located, and we know the value of rental income in this particular location, right? Now, mind you that Karsana is just beside Gwarinpa, and it is in this location that we have the Renewed Hope project. And right now is the best point to buy. Actually, the best time to buy into Karsana was a few years back, or let's say last year. But this is still a good time for you to key in as an investor. Now, these 5 locations are my top best 5 locations for you. Now, for bonus purposes, I'm going to add Katampe extension. Now, don't get me wrong, Katampe is not cheap. Katampe is not even affordable, right? But it is worth your investment if you decide to key into that location, right? If you're an investor who has a lot of money, or you have a couple of money that you're setting around somewhere, and you're interested in any of these locations, trust me, these locations are going to make you profits. They're going to make you, give you return on your investment. If you want to land bank and maybe flip over soon, or you want to invest into off plan in this location and sell, these are good investment opportunities for you. And just like I tell my client, there is no bad investment in the FCT as long as you do it right. Right? And I'm here to guide you to make the best, safest, emphasis on safest, profitable, and sustainable investment in this city. My name is Dora. Don't forget, my number is on the screen. Reach out to me and I'll help you through the process of investment in this very city. See you on my next one. Bye-bye.